examination, I asked the affirmative team if they were aware that there were two different branches of teleological ethics. Now, the affirmative team has not specified extrinsic finality or intrinsic finality. Now, if they choose extrinsic finality, they are supporting the negative because this concept agrees to the fact that there are other options when making a decision in a moral dilemma like today's resolution. However, intrinsic finality is utilitarianism. It is very biased to choose their teleological ethics because neglecting one part of teleological ethics just to support the affirmative case is unfair. Therefore, the negative believes that affirmative value criterion is flawed and our value criterion of individual human rights better supports today's resolution. The affirmative team also said Abraham Lincoln said that action and inaction are both conscious choices. Now, this conscious choice between action and inaction, ladies and gentlemen, belongs to the individual. By killing an individual without his or her consent to achieve the greater good, this individual's rights are violated. Justice is not being served. Philosopher John Locke said, "No one ought to harm another in life, health, liberty, or possession." I have also quoted, "Only individuals exist," which brings us to understand that individuals are the core of all the rights. Now, ladies and gentlemen, they brought up action versus inaction. I would like to bring a situation. Now, Greg, Josh, and Hannah, they met at a bar. Greg and Josh are drunk, and therefore they have driven and they have crashed and died. Hannah, she knew they were drunk at the beginning, but she did not take their keys. All the people at the bar, they knew that Greg and Josh were drunk. They also did not take Greg and Josh's keys. Now, they are not morally responsible because it is illogical to say everyone is morally responsible and accountable for the consequences that happen to another person. Ladies and gentlemen, they also brought up the fact of maximizing the protection of life. Tell me, ladies and gentlemen, at what cost can we maximize the protection of life? By violating human rights, society will continue to condone the violation of human rights, and that creates chaos. They are creating harm to society and bringing down their harm principles and tensions. Now, the existence of chaos only detriments the protection of life, and with this, we are not able to maximize the protection of life. The affirmative argument is therefore flawed. So how do you measure and compare the quantity of X versus the quantity of Y and Z if you do not know the value of X, Y, and Z? It is illogical to put a value to human life, ladies and gentlemen. Their second contention of futurism. They said they were bringing about realistic future. However, I am saying they're not realistic today. They have not proven the value of futurism through historical analysis. This entire contention has not been proven. How are we as individuals know what happens to us tomorrow? Humankind will not be able to predict the future. And by saying they're promoting the value of futurism, I believe it is illogical and morally impermissible. I would like to end by reaffirming again our contention. We say that it is not right to take the person's life. It is individual rights we are upholding. I would end with one quote from Martin Luther King Jr. Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. Whatever affects one directly affects everyone directly. This proves that the act of injustice will eventually lead to the disruption of society. More rights are being violated if justice fails to prevail.